Hello everyone, welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria, and this is number 156. Today we're going to be talking about the Humanitarian Heart line. We're going to be talking about the loyalty line, which means something else too, and we will end this page with the passion line. Let's get started. Okay. All right, I hope you can see this. Yes, I think it's clear now. Okay, we will take first this one. We'll begin here. All right, it says loyalty as well as sorrow. It's referred to as the heartbreak line, and it's found on the Mount of Venus. This is the Mount of Venus, the thumb ball, remember? This is a large, deep crease that can show loyalty. All right, the line is there to indicate a deep crease in the palm. And it also indicates that we are carrying sorrow around from a past loss, perhaps from a relationship ending or a partner dying or the loss of a beloved parent. Even if we lost a parent or a partner many years ago, the presence of this crease or this line reveals that the sorrow still affects us. So you may see that. Yes, it's loyalty to what you lost. Okay, let's go on to this one next. Now, this is a heart line that runs straight across the palm. Okay, it's called humanitarian, and this is why. This line is found on those of us who put other matters before our relationship or relationships. Often we are considered humanitarians because of our understanding of suffering and inequality. But some of us prefer to love the human race rather than individuals. Some of us enjoy socializing but put our work needs before love, earning us the tag workaholic. There's some hand analysis that describe this person as being very possessive and blind to the real nature of their partner. So if you go deeper into palmistry, you will sort of see for yourself what's going on there. There's one more we're going to be talking about, this red line that's coming from between the little finger and the middle finger and touching. Sometimes it doesn't touch, but it gets very close to the heart line. Okay, that is called a passion line, even though some palmists may call it something else, but we'll see. Now, this has been branded the passion line based on research. This is a diagonal line, as I've already told you, that starts from between the middle and the little fingers, and it heads toward the heart. In fact, this line is also referred to as the porn line, P-O-R-N, and might be a more fitting term to give. It doesn't have much to do with passion, although the name always guarantees interest. It is often found on those who have a strong interest in pornography, voyeurism, the desire for a colorful sex life, and a vivid visual sexual imagination. People with this line get heavily involved in perhaps internet porn and begin to discover their particular desire, what they're really interested in. It's an amazing line. It's not very common, but it's not rare at all. Okay, so let's leave this one and go on to the next one. Here we're talking about this line, and that's the only one to be discussed here. So let's see what this is all about. Here we're getting into sexual preference. Now, first off, there is no single feature on the hand that shows sexual preference on anyone. And this is because sexuality is inextricably linked to our whole personality. We can get indications from the heartline of our sexual needs and desires, as the heartline is formed in the womb and develops in childhood, particularly during puberty. It is logical to conclude that our sexual needs are in part genetically determined and the result of early interaction or socialization and parental influence. However, there is a sign that shows we are likely to have experienced problems with or confusion over sexual orientation in childhood. This is where the heartline sends a short, here it is, short hook-like branch down toward the lifeline. It doesn't go there, but it's headed toward there. That's what we're concerned with. Please note that the hook line from the heart does not touch the lifeline. This may not indicate an interest in the same sex, but rather a rejection of the traditional modes of behavior expected from our gender by society, causing us to have been labeled something we are not, or maybe something we're not even interested in. Okay, all right. Let's go on to the last one. All right, there's several things on the hand, but we're talking about basically two things. Signs of sexual problems. Notice the little finger. The red indicates this part would be larger. And notice it's the left hand, the bottom flange, this section here at the bottom. All right, it's strong and full. Now the right hand is thin and weak. Same finger. So keep that in mind, all right? So when the left hand bottom flange of the little finger is strong and full, but the right hand is thin and weak, we may prefer not to be sexually involved with another, but rather to engage in masturbation and private fantasies. This sign can indicate a late developer or simply someone who is not having sex at present. Okay, that's what that is. Now let's go on to our last one. Here we have this. This is supposed to represent strong arrows. Yeah, it's not a little thin line coming up, these little thick lines. So it gives the impression of being an arrow. Okay, arrows at the beginning of the heart line. These indicate prickly defensiveness and jealousy. Jealousy, the latter emotion, can be far more destructive than envy, which at best can spur us on to improve ourselves. At worst, with this sign here, we can be overly possessive, unforgiving, and unwilling to see another's point of view. Quite interesting, I would say. Okay. Well, we've come to the end. We deviated from what we normally had been doing, but that's how it is. I wanted to share everything, even the little things that we may not normally hear about. Well, I hope you understood this lesson. I hope you liked it. Give a thumbs up if you did. Share. Let me turn this all the way around. Share and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much for subscribing. I love that. I appreciate it. Well, have a great day. Be safe. And of course, be happy. Love and light. Bye.